like refreshing everything. Okay, let's go restock up Muramasas. I'm going to max out on grains, mushrooms, herbs, and max out my incendiary shurikens. Now we're going to equip regular shurikens, and we're going to equip the tonfa. Actually, I'm going to go back to the bow right here. We're going to spawn this next fight coming up. Okay, now I like to stay in this area right here as long as I can. If one guy comes at you in this, I use a bow and arrow, I try to shoot off his arm. And then since he's going to come at me slowly, I'm just going to find the other guys and shoot off their arms too. When this guy gets close, then I'll just charge a scythe UT. Now these guys give you a lot of essence when you kill them with a UT. So you want to kill them with a UT, absorb their essence. When one dies, check where the next one spawns. The next one spawns far away. Stay in this area because it'll protect you from the cannonballs. And what you ideally want to do is stay far away from these guys. Shoot off their cannonball arm first. That was kind of dizzying. I'm just making sure he didn't spawn next to me. Shoot off their cannonball arm first and get all of them with their cannonball arm off if you can, and then kill one at a time as they respawn. Now that's the ideal way. It doesn't always happen, but general rule for these guys, the further you're away from them, the easier they are. Once you're a certain distance from them, they don't even attack you with their cannonball. And if you're far from them and they do shoot their cannonball at you, their aim is worse and the cannonball comes at you slowly, and they're much easier to hit, or they're much easier to avoid being hit. Now since most of them spawned in that area, switching spots, I'm going to go over to this area right here and take them out. And again, aiming for the cannonball. These guys are much easier to manage when their cannonball is gone, but they have extremely good timing shooting their cannonballs. They will stagger their cannonballs so the cannon will hit you. It'll actually do something called a guard crush, which means it'll break your guard but also damage you at the same time. The second cannonball will hit you when your guard has been broken for pretty good damage. Okay, now remember, use as many walls as you can for protection. So I like to stay near walls, stay around the corners, because their cannonballs can't be, they go straight. They don't throw curveballs with their cannonballs. So I'll stay over here. And since most of them are on this side now, we'll go over to this side and get away from them. And that's all it is, just managing your environment so you can keep them as far away from you as possible. Now, good news is when they're about to shoot you with their cannons, they give you quite a lot of warning because it takes them a while to get their cannons up at you. So you can actually see it coming and be able to dodge it if you're in the right place. Another good news is once they've fired a couple cannonballs at you, and usually it's 2 cannonballs they fire at you, you have time to charge a full UT because they will not attack you with a cannonball before then. Other things that they tend to do is when they start chasing after you, they tend not to shoot their cannonballs. They usually only shoot their cannonballs when they're standing still and not in active pursuit mode. Okay, so we got several more to kill, then we're going to go and take care of the eels. I like the Tonfa for this fight because a Tonfa ET will kill them in most cases, but I got bored with it, so I'm switching over to the Dragon Sword. XXY is a very good delimbing move with a Dragon Sword. You can follow that up with an OT. Right there, XXY. There we go, is delimbed. And here's my Y for the OT. Of course, the absolute best weapon for these guys, in my opinion, is the Windmill Shuriken. You can, with one Windmill Shuriken UT, you can cut through 2 or 3 at a time, and it works great. It just cuts them down to small size. Okay, now we only got a few left. Let's go back to Tonfa UTs, and the goal is to kill one and absorb their essence when you kill them with a UT. You get a lot of essence from that. I mean, a lot of essence from these guys. Okay, these guys are gone. Let's switch over to the spear gun, and I'll show you a blind spot. I'm just going to double check, make sure they are really gone and there's not one that's trapped. Okay, now they're really gone. Show you another blind spot to take care of the fish. Just jump, or the eel, just jump off to the side here and start shooting. Now when you're shooting, you can angle the camera around by pressing the right analog stick. Of course, if you press the left analog stick, you go into manual aim for the spear gun, but you can move the camera around by pressing the right analog stick. So just stay in this area and keep on pressing B over and over again. Taking care of these enemies is pretty simple. In fact, doing this was the first way I got my 200 combo count. Now, a couple downsides is sometimes I'll get caught on the other side of that broken dock, so you'll have to swim outside the dock, get them to swim over to you, swim back here, and they can't get to you from here. And I don't know why it is, but I sure as heck am glad to get it. You can also do side UTs in this area if you want to farm them for UTs. You can get huge amounts of points from these guys with side UTs. It's unbelievable how many points. You can probably get 1,000,000+ points just in this area if you want to spend 2 hours spamming UTs over and over again. Personally, I don't want to do that because I have better ways to spend 2 hours of my life, and I'm not going for karma, so this is the easy way to take care of them. Now you can see over on the left hand side there's one more fish that's stuck. He's trying to get through the dock. He's not bright enough to realize he actually has to swim around the dock. So I go on this side. Oh, actually there's 2 fish. Okay, now we've lured them outside the dock and then take care of them with the spear gun. Now, I don't know how much essence they give you when you kill them with spear gun. I guess they give you quite a lot because of the huge number of combos you're racking up. Like I said, I got over 200+ combo here. And they almost always give yellow essence. I don't remember ever them giving me red or blue essence. So let's run back up, save, and let's get ready for the next fight coming up.